Hello, welcome back to the writer journey. Today we're gonna continue working on the writer journey. It's gonna be characters, supporting character stage, and yeah, let's get to it. Okay, sorry about that. I was creating a new type of setup that will make things professional. Mm, a little housekeeping. Uh, okay, your character wave or your supporting characters. This is the stage where you create your supporting characters. Um, so the goal here is to craft memorable supporting characters, and the power of supporting character is supporting character, though often you know re regulated to the sidelines, play a crucial role in shaping the narrative and enhance the overall storytelling experience. They can provide comic relief, emotional depth, and drive the plot forward. Now, key attributes of memorable supporting characters are uh, distinctive personality. A strong supporting character should have a unique personality that sets them apart from others. This can be achieved through their quirks, mannerisms, or dialogue. For example, the quirky and loyal sidekick, or the wise and enigmatic mentor. And next is the defining characteristics. a single strikingly characteristics can make a character memorable. For example, a distinctive physical appearance, a unique skill, or a peculiar habit. And you need to give them also a unique dialogue, distinctive speech patterns, accent or vocabulary that can make a character stand out, and clear motivation. A character's motivation should be clear and understandable, even if they are morally ambiguous. Now, this helps to drive their action and make them more believable. And related to that is their backstory. A rich backstory can add depth and complexity to a character. However, it is important to reveal this backstory gradually to maintain suspense and to avoid information dump. And next is relatability. Even if a character is eccentric or villainous, they should be relatable, qualities that make them human. This can help the audience emphasize with the character even if they don't agree with their action. Now, next is you need to map out their impact on the main character. Now, supporting characters should have a significant impact on the protagonist's journey. They can serve as mentors, rivals, catalysts for change, or simply provide companionship. Related to that, you create characters like foil characters. By foil characters mean, they can highlight the protagonist's strength and weakness. By contrasting with the protagonist, the foil character can provide a deeper understanding of the main character. And lastly, it's character arcs. Even supporting characters can undergo character arcs, albeit smaller ones. This can add depth and complexity to their roles. We have visual example, like we have your allies, you have your henchmen, you have your co-protagonist. We'll talk more in depth about type of character categories on the I think we've actually talked about this on the character development stage, and I'll make sure to relate the resources to this stage. And supporting characters, one example is from Jaws, the movie Jaws. We will see a case study example from lesson from the screenplay by Michael. And next is your scene ideas. Now your protagonist hold the core want and belief. Your protagonist is the one who's driving the story forward, and other characters should have their own wants and belief too. When those goals clash and align, you get scenes that matter. You can now ask, what does this character want? How does the conflict or interact with the protagonist's goal? That's how you start building real scenes, moments where beliefs and desires collide, revealing character and driving the story forward. And next is you need to create a four-corner opposition. Now, what a four-corner opposition is, it is a way to design conflict where four characters represent four different valid belief systems, not just good versus bad. Instead of one hero versus one villain, you create a value square. Each corner believes they're right and they all clash. Now for this one, we're going to case study the movie Lord of the Ring, one of the base movies out there. And and you need to structure it, and you build it around one central issue or theme, then split it into four positions. For example, your hero, your main character belief is value A, and your opponent believes is the opposite, anti-A. And you have ally or reflection, believes in a weaker or distorted version of A. And then you have the foil or contrarian, believes in a twisted or extreme version of anti-A. So for those of you who haven't seen the movie, let's see the trailer, or if we can find a shorter recap.
Legend tells ring, created by an ancient evil, that gave its wearer the power to enslave the world. Believed lost for centuries, it has now been found.
Is it secret? Is it safe?
This is the One Ring, forged by the Dark Lord Sauron. Sauron needs only this ring to cover all the lands of a second darkness. He's seeking it. Seeking it all. His thought is bent on it.
No one knows it's here, do they? Do they, Gandalf?
The weapon of the enemy is a gift. Let us use it against him.
You cannot wield it. None of us can.
The ring must be destroyed.
It was made in the fires of Mount Doom. Only there can it be unmade.
I know what I must do, but I'm afraid to do it.
One does not simply walk into Mordor.
There is no other way. There's something down there.
Are you frightened?
Yes.
Not nearly frightened enough.
Okay, so we have so just to summarize the Lord of the Ring story, it is Gandalf reach out to Frodo to destroy this ring that will give huge power to anyone who wields it, and Sauron, the bad guy, he want to possess of that and do bad things. So so the movie premise is Frodo have to get to Mount Doom to destroy the ring, and there is a lot of belief shifts back and forth between many different characters. There are characters who stick with their values and their beliefs, but even like Frodo, will be tempted to using the ring and everything. And so it's not bad versus good. What we see here is at the top we have value A. We have Frodo and Gandalf that believe in rejecting power completely, and we have the bad guy, the anti-value A. It's Sauron. He want to dominate with power, and we have like character like no, we have character like Aragorn, who believe in a weaker or distorted version of value A, and Aragorn believes in using power for good, and we have belief, sort of a belief B worst version, you could say, you know, belief in a twisted or extreme version of or anti-A. Still they are anti-A, and we have character like Gollum who want to avoid responsibility and escape. So yes, that's how the structure should be with four corner opposition. And once again, you don't have to, map out everything before you go ahead and start writing. You just have to write and keep rewriting, and everything will emerge. And as you go, you'll just try to polish things and make them fit in these good principles. So the reason it works is real drama isn't right versus wrong, and right versus wrong days is long gone. That type of movie or that type of story is already out there. And yeah, that being said, real drama isn't right versus wrong, it's truth versus compelling truth. Four corner opposition. So it'll give you a sense of to avoid cliches, make every character feel justified, force the hero to choose, not just win. And the key rule here is each character must be active, not passive observer, convincing they have a point, in conflict with at least two others. And think of it like pressure from all sides, and the hero isn't just fighting someone, they are being forced to rethink how they see the world. And once again, the Lord of the Ring, Frodo, our main character, he rejects power, but Sauron want to dominate with power, Aragorn want to use power for responsibility, Gollum want to avoid and be consumed by power. And we have the visual example here. So our good guys, Frodo and Gandalf, they want to destroy the ring. They believe power is too corrupting. Like what should be done with the ring. And Sauron rules all through power and fear. And Gollum want to avoid responsibility, escape, keep it, hide, just survive. We have character like Aragorn who want to use power for good. Power can protect if used wisely. So in this framework, once again, this is being polished. So you have like a click me section, and when you hover over this or when you click on it, you'll have this visual example here. So what it does to the story is the audience isn't just watching a quest, they're watching a debate about power playing through characters, and Frodo's journey only works because all four corners are pulling him at once. And four distinct viewpoints. The technique involves creating four primary characters, each representing a distinct viewpoint on a central theme or conflict. And when we further try to make the whole story, thought out and complex, we need to map out we need to create like a conflict map, who influences who, at what scene or what section, sort of like a beat sheet on a steroids. Okay, this is a wrap on the supporting character. I think we are done with the character section. We have character development, protagonist, character desire line, and lastly character supporting characters. And next we'll go to structuring your story. We'll talk about the 8 circle to create an organic way, not just this formulaic thing, but something that grows, a story that grows from the character's action and want and need and everything, just an organic one. And then it's not like we will try to, but we have to sort of put it inside the Save the Cat story writing framework. There's even a saying, like in Hollywood, if a Hollywood executive like watches your script and let's say on page 5 the theme is not stated, and let's say on page 12 your character is still sitting on the couch, yeah, this is going to the trash bin, because Save the Cat is not something that is invented. Save the Cat is discovered by Blake Snyder, a huge, highly respected screenwriter, and he didn't invent this. He discovered this by reading thousands of books, from way back, and we'll work on that, and we'll talk about writing the scenes and then writing the scripts, and then it's a wrap. So that will be the writer's journey, and this framework after I'll say like in 4 or 5 days, 4 or 5 sessions, the writer journey will be ready out there, and can wait to that happen. It's been 4 or 5 years in the making, and I'm also contacting universities, film commissions to hold like a workshop. Even lately I've talked to high universities, like I've talked with UAC, one of the tops, and they were sorting stuff to hold like a workshop, and that's some great news. So that's it for today. Thank you for being here. Stay blessed.